A mermaid is a mythical sea-dwelling creature, often described as having the head and body of a woman and a fish's tail below the waist. Stories of mermaids have existed for thousands of years and span cultures across the world, from coastal settlements in Ireland to the landlocked Karoo Desert in South Africa. In this video we'll take a look at 10 mermaid moments caught on camera. With such a rich and varied history, the symbol of the mermaid is as changeable as the sea itself. In some cultures, the mermaid signifies life and fertility within the ocean. In others, she embodies the destructive nature of the water, luring sailors to their deaths, serving as an omen for storms, unruly seas and disaster. But before we take a start, subscribe to our channel or further updates. Number 10. Mermaid removed by mysterious men. This video from an Australian tourist on Only As McKay shows the moment an allegedly mermaid was pulled out of the water at a beach in Minnesota. According to McKay, the beach was closed off before the arrival of military vehicles. Many yellow hazmat suits gone off and walked towards the shore. One of them walking further into the water and appeared to be pulling something, and the other finger was waiting with a portable stretcher. It became apparent that they had come to collect something from the water. During various safety, the tourists quickly left the scene. With a short video clip he took was enough to set social media ablaze. Zoomed-in stills from the video clearly shows the figure's large winning table. On the photos, one of the men seems to be pulling the finger's arms up, tail plays it into the stretcher. A few viewers have accused his video of being a hoax though, but that'd be pretty elaborate to pull off really. Number 9. Mermaid found in India. And he is known for a lot of mythical beings, but mermaids aren't one of them. At least until now. The video shows a distressed female with long hair and the signature fish tank. She was tangled in garbage and did her best to crawl away from the water. She actually let it all week round. The onlookers looked unsure of what to do. People on social media reported that the mermaid sighting happened on the Mangalore beach in Karnataka. But that jackers were quick to bust this myth, sending "Let's have a short film of this." Clip was cut from the film was actually created to celebrate World Oceans Day, and this particular clip was meant to show the consequences of polluting our seas. And then sure thing would you do for real-life mermaid and distresser scrolling up to you. Number 8. Mermaid sighting in Israel. This siren setting from an overlooking Clifton more than just set social media on fire. Town's tourism board is actually offering a $1 million award of the first person with clear photographic evidence. This video shuttering here at Yam shows hikers looking at what they thought was a seal. A brown figure can be seen sitting on a rock just below the cliffs where the heifers were. Suddenly the CEO looked back at the camera, shocking the witnesses looked just like a mermaid. The commotion seemed to have started. The creature went higher up the rock before jumping into the sea. Many other witnesses are claimed to spot the same creature, but why the bounty still stands in this age of smartphones is beyond me. Number 7. Sama Bajo. These people aren't exactly mermaids, but they surely have an act like them. The Summer Bourgeois was an ethnic group that lives in Southeast Asia. Their lives are based in around the sea. Sometimes even their houses are built over the water with planes connecting them as well. The sea is their number one food source, with everything from shellfish to octopi to various kinds of fish. Not all of them enjoy diving, but those that do are incredibly good at it. Without the need for equipment, the Zhao diver can hold his breath for up to 13 minutes in depths of up to 200 feet and can even walk on the seafloor. I guess that comes naturally if you spend 5-8 hours underwater a day, but generally been living this way for more than 400 years, and scientists have noticed that their spleens are 50% bigger than average. This small evolution allows more oxygen to be stored in their bodies. Really, it makes sense why they can stay underwater for so long. Number 6. Born as a mermaid. Some kids might want to be mermaids when they grow up, but a rare number don't get to choose. Shiloh Pepin gained popularity to the so-called mermaid syndrome when she became the oldest living person with this condition. Mermaid syndrome, or Simon Amelia, is an extremely rare disorder that affects the development of an infant's lower body. Those affected are usually born with their legs fused together until the feet are like a mermaid's tail. In child's case, she only ever had one ovary. Part of the kidney was missing. Genital organs wasn't easy for Shallow, and her parents needed a combination of drugs to keep her alive and special bags for her biological waste. Flows are pretty tricky too, however, this didn't stop her parents' turn to give her a normal life. Shiloh went to school and made friends, and she also enjoyed lots of attention from the media and her fans. Despite doctors giving her only a few days to live, though, this fighter lived on until the ripe age of 10. Number 5. Mermaid shows off to tourists. Imagine spending your holiday at the beach running away on a sea college with a relaxing turquoise ocean as your backdrop, but a mermaid appears to say hello. That's actually exactly what happened to Jomo when villainous say tourists enjoying the beach with their friends at a resort in the Philippines. Double Lens video shows an orange figure in the water. Very quality makes it hard to make out this creature, but then it flips over and swims away. And for just a moment, a large orange fishtail can be seen. The video went viral instantly, and you have a lot of businesses of the resort or to the delight of its owners. However, to have the staff believe that what the tourists mistook for a mermaid was another sea creature on dugong. These gentle marine creatures of light orange skin, large flippers, and a mermaid like Utramalin is unfazed by these facts and insists that the mermaid is still good fortune upon her family. She insists that her stroke-reading grandfather suddenly became sprightly just a day after the signing. Mermaids are known to possess healing abilities, so hey, maybe she's up to something there. Number 4. South African Mermaid. This clip went viral on TikTok recently and is remarkable for being great quality. McGregor's half-human half-fish features are clearly visible when this video went viral on TikTok. And good, this appears to be alive. The mermaid can be seen moving about in the sand while onlookers gathered around it. Some of the witnesses brought up the mermaid tail and flapped its fin in response. The original video mentioned South Africa as the place of the signing, but later a longer video service reporting the origin to be Kenya. Authorities from both states have not reported mermaid sightings during this time, all but disproving the authenticity of this video for now. Now it's time for the A's best pick. Our next aquatic wonder one is so much to be a mermaid that she illegally changed her name. Number 3. Real-life mermaid princess. She might not be a real mermaid, but as far as Disney princesses go, Melissa is as real as it gets. Her obsession with the Little Mermaid is on a completely different level. With a custom-fit mermaid tail every day, I'm gonna hold her breath underwater for 5 minutes, as even legally changed her name to Mermaid Melissa. Melissa Dawn loved the waters as a child. She took her swimming very quickly and could hold her breath for more than 2 minutes before she turned 12. At age 24 she became a professional diver and soon thereafter an aquatic reformer as part of her Axe Melissa massive collection of custom-made fish tails in different styles and colors. These tails weighing 60 pounds each and costing thousands of dollars at the centerpiece of Mermaid Melissa's performance. From her humble beginnings at children's pool parties, she now owns her own events company that does mermaid shows worldwide. Water Nalia Melissa's Gotcha Cup to make the trip to your function, and our custom-made tour bus and the mermaid meet and greet can begin through mobile water tanks that our team brings along as full-time mermaids' main advocacies for the preservation of oceans and marine life. But for many of our young fans, Mermaid Melissa is a wonderful example of pursuing your passion in life. Number 2. Mermaid discovered by submersible. You find yourself in a sub, it's assumed that you're out to find some in the ocean. What are the things finds you? That's probably what went through the head of this submarine operator when a white hand slaps the viewing glass behind him. He spins around this as the mysterious figure swims away into the dark depths of the Greenland Sea. Close-up shots of the video taken from the mini-sub's camera clearly shows a human-like hand, but with webbing between the fingers. The figure also appears to look human, rather scary. Many say it's a hoax, but really it's hard to say. Let's go with mermaid gets caught in the neck. Deep-sea fishing takes a lot of skill and courage. These men were so scared out of their wits they dropped their entire catch at the sight of a mermaid. Fishermen are no strangers to catching unexpected things in the nets. Deep-sea dwelling prehistoric sharks, a human body parts. There seems to be nothing that can faze a seasoned cruise, except to that thing swipes back at you. This video begins on the deck of a fishing boat where the crew would just hold up their latest cache. Men were about to cut open the nets so they could store the fish if they caught suddenly a web hand from within the net's pipes of Latham. This spooks the men so monitor they let go with the net along with the rest of their precious cargo. We can't blame them either. Number 1. Decaying mermaid creature. Seems to be no shortage of live mermaid sightings out there. But what about dead ones? This video by a British man shows what appears to be a gruesome human-like torso connected to a decaying fish tail. The bizarre corpse washed up on the shore was lying on the sand in Grey Yarmouth when it was found. Creatures short in stature, which is what some cynics have dismissed. This is it for today's video. Do let us know about your opinion in the comments section below and hit the subscribe button before leaving.